Well, it's race 2 now of the Toyo Tyres Mirage series here at Oran Park Raceway, and wow, Dean Evans, it's a long way to the back of the bus, and that's where he'll be starting. He's got the bright yellow headlights on already. Is that a warning that I'm coming through, Melrose?
Certainly is. Being the first ever reverse grid race for the Mirage series, and boys, this isn't going to be a boomer. I can't wait.
Now let's talk about the points battle as we go into this particular race. Mel, how do they look?
Well, Dean Evans has obviously been the dominant force. I don't really think anyone can pick him for the points at this stage, so off they go.
Well, we're going to see whether Dean Evans can forge his way past this huge field as they rumble down the main straightaway. Get set for this long left-hander at the very end of the straight. Francois Joy manages to get the whole shot. Big time! Where's he going? Francois in the dent buster, number 7. Oh, almost turns it upside down. Don't tell me he thought he was going to go on the short circuit then, Mount.
Well, I must have had a bit of a brain fade by the sounds of it, but I tell you what, isn't Francois going to be kicking himself?
Absolutely. It's the full course we got going here. Look at this. Dean Evans, how busy is he? Up the inside, just ahead is Brangwyn in that Transvent car. You can see there the McDonald. Beautifully turned out. Maxi Steel Machine is there. Oh, Dino's got the headlights blazing.
Certainly is. Here we have McDonald's actually further up than Dean, so he's done a really good job to get that far up. But tell you what, watch how Dean closes the gap up the inside here.
Oh, very narrow little entry there. You can see he's got the dashboard adorned with more sponsor decals than most cars on the outside. Good stuff. There is Kim Jones in at number 99 right behind the 35 car as they come up towards the dog leg here at Oran Park. Gee, no place for the weak at heart here.
Certainly isn't. I noticed that Shane Brangwyn has lost a bit of ground there after Dean Evans gone past. Well, as I say, once you get off the throttle on these cars and you lose that RPMs, knocks all your speed off.
Lemus having a pretty good drive further back in the order as well. Evans is just carving through the field here. He's passed about 7 or 8 of them so far as they come back to the main straightaway. Good field, very fast cars, and some real talent starting to emerge through this. It's hardly what you call a breeding ground. These guys are already talented when they get here. There is the Autotech, Momo, SiriusBiz.com.au sponsors on Dean Evans. Look at him up the inside. Oh, tyre smoke everywhere. Late braking big time, and there is Muddle in the Actron Air number 22. He'd be a cool customer with that sponsorship, Mel.
Yeah, certainly would be. Look at the way that you got Bill Roach up there in the All-Fire Spares Mirage, being followed closely by Kim Jones. Martin Bale on the outside of Terry Denham. Terry Denham having a real good run, one of his first ever races on bitumen. Look at, I can see Kurt Beater in there tucking in behind as well. Very
good passing opportunities everywhere here. They're 2 and 3 wide in places, and now Evans attaches himself to the tail of the Maxi Steel car. Oh, this is where they pinch the corner off. You wouldn't want to drill the bridge, and Evans makes it stick. He is on a mission. The Serious Performance Videos, number 11, right up in front of him now. Well, at the moment, he's doing the biz. A very nice job there is the Oryx Car Centers 99. Oh, up the inside! Oh, that was hardly a chocolate eclair from the patisserie shop. Drove right to the side of him.
Kurt certainly learning the old sport really quickly, I noticed, taking and tagging Kim Jones.
Wow, that was a big hit. Poor old Kim Jones has got some battle damage. Now, I would think payback's a hell, because at any moment now, he's going to feed him one back. Look at McDonald working Evans big time here. Great racing. Bear in mind, Evans, the point leader, started off the back of the pack. He's now coming forward, and this is just world-class racing around Oran Park. Evans back behind McDonald now. Hard work ahead. Let's look at the slow-motion replay here. Jones minding his own business. La-di-da-di-da. Bang! In comes the patisserie car. Slams him. Oh, you can't be happy with that, Mel.
No, I certainly won't be. I know that Kurtz probably didn't realise how fast he was actually entering that corner and got it up on the curb, which lifted it up in the air and just basically threw it into the side of Kim Jones. I know Kim wouldn't be really happy about that at all.
That's what Dean Evans just saw of that whole incident right then. I think that would have got his attention. There are scraps going on everywhere through this field. They come back to the main straightaway, and Booker, the dealer principal of North Shore Mitsubishi. Wow, talk about win on Sunday, sell on Monday. Gives it a whole new meaning, doesn't it? McDonald peels out of the draft. Evans right behind him. The lights on high beam. McDonald doing a great job. This is just great racing. Oh, you guys, as organisers, have to be happy with this standard. You talk about a competitive class. They are glued together. This, I think, the battle for about 3rd through to 7th. So everybody going hard, regardless of where you are on the racetrack. Just up ahead is the patisserie car. Here comes McDonald up the inside. Oh, what great pictures we're getting out of Dean Evans here. Up the inside, they're going to hang Kim Jones out to dry, Mal.
Certainly have been. You just watch them with a slipstreaming effect down the main straight. If Dean gets into top gear really quick, as you see, will slightly pull him in here. And I reckon at the end of the main straight will be past Bill Roach there in the All-Fire Supplies car. And you watch how they hook into this really fast left-hand. I tell you, that is a really hard corner to pull the car up as well.
Well, I tell you what, the Carrilla patisserie car started out looking like a chocolate cake. It now looks a bit like a drop pie. It's had a fair bit of damage to it. He is storming around the place, not winning a huge amount of respect from his fellow drivers, but winning the battle on the racetrack. Sometimes that's more important. Here comes a great scrap between Evans and McDonald again. They're glued together. How good is this? This now the battle for third. Evans has come from the back of the bus to third, and it looks like is that Beater up in front now. Look at Evans hustling that seriousbiz.com.au Mirage up the inside. One thing you've got to say, these Toyo tyres hang on beautifully late in the race.
Certainly do. Notice no touching at all. Dean's done a great job of overtaking all these cars. There's not one dent on the front of his car as well.
Up to second place. If this hangs on, this is big stuff. Beater, Kurt Beater is your leader, if you'll pardon the expression. And trying to come up the inside, it's Evans. McDonald and he are door to door. Great stuff. Evans from the back of the bus up to second. What a drive this will be if he can win it. Although Beater still doing the biz out in front. I don't imagine there's many laps left, Mal.
Well, he certainly will be able to hold on there. As I say, as long as these two keep racing against each other, as we see Keen Booker up the inside. Looks like Kim Jones getting a little bit wide there as he gets pushed out again by another competitor. Kim won't be real happy about his rerun of the Mirages.
Oh, very sideways now as Beater almost gets off the edge of the circuit. So back in third, it's McDonald. In second, it's Evans. And your leader is Kurt Beater in that patisserie entry. There's only a couple laps left in this one. And all of a sudden, the top three, and you could just about throw a beach towel over the lot of them. Evans closing in now on the Carrilla patisserie P-plane. Look at this, up the inside. Evans will probably try and play the aggressor here, force him into an outside pass. Beautiful, straight up the inside.
Yeah, you could have seen that coming. Obviously, Kurt would have been looking at his mirrors as we come up onto the main straight and probably was concentrating more behind him than in front. And that's what racecraft's about. That's what this category has been teaching most of these blokes. They might be young blokes and such, they might be businessmen, but I tell you what, it has taught them a lot about racing.
McDonald now up the inside, so he puts Beater back to third. It's very important for Kurt. He doesn't drop the bundle now. He needs to keep focused. Evans, meanwhile, now with a mirror full of McDonald and Maxi Steel. Oh, the bright green machine up the inside. Oh, no! Kurt's big drive has come unstuck, unfortunately. Look at this. Door to door. We're in the dying stage of this race. There's contact. Evans holding on. And all of a sudden, McDonald in with a big chance. It's been a race in two. How about this for a drive? From the back of the bus to the front, storming home to take the win, Dean Evans for Serious Performance Videos. And Momo, he'll collect the win. Second place, great drive to McDonald shadowing him. Back there in third, long way back to third, in fact, will be Andrew Taplin. Back to Kim Jones and Richard Gartner. Great stuff from the Toyo Tyres Mitsubishi Mirage Series. Hope you enjoyed the action from Oran Park. Well, Melrose, you and Bill O'Gorman are going to be very happy with the way the series has gone this year.
Certainly have been, and with the improved paint jobs and schemes and the bigger grids, the racing, these guys are just taking it really, really seriously. As a matter of fact, I reckon they're fighting for sheep stations.
Absolutely. I don't think anybody's told them there's not sheep stations on the end of it, but talk about some glamour and some prestige. This guy has just been unstoppable. What a talent, considering he really didn't have a racing heritage. Hang on, what's he doing here?
I reckon he's trying to do a handbrake slide. It hasn't quite worked, but one as he pulls it up, another bit of a handbrake turn in the number 11 Series video cars. Oh, have a go at what this is going on here. Wheel spinning in reverse for a front-wheel drive car.
An Alex Zanardi style burnout in reverse. Dean Evans celebrates with a big burnout. Oh, that'll be good for the Toyos. I bet they'll still stand up to the punishment, though. Great stuff from Evans. Spectacular way to round out a victory here at Oran Park Raceway. The Toyo Tyres Mitsubishi Mirages. Turning it on for the fans. Hope you enjoyed the action at home. I know Melrose and I did.